Thoughts on GameStop only taking certain retro games and not the rarest ones with its trade-in program? Holy fucking shit. This is, I believe, still rumor.
It's still rumor, and it's based upon, there's been screenshots and captures
of
and pictures
rumored
of the
list
of the buyback and price charts for what they're charging per system.
I believe I actually saw an article saying this, but I couldn't find one in time for the podcast when we were sitting here to link, so I'm going to call it rumor at the moment. However, it wouldn't surprise me. And let's just pretend it's not rumor for a second. I find this fucking hilarious. Because just weeks ago, GameStop was saying, we're going to train these employees for on-the-spot inspections of games so that we don't take in, fucking fake carts and this and that. Yeah. And no, you know what their fucking on-the-spot training is? Just don't fucking take them. Which is dumb. Because, okay, now we have them as online only. And 2, now they're not even going to sell rare or hard-to-find titles, which makes them useless. And there's been a lot of people want to say that the speculation is, especially after the leaked sheets, is that it could help normalize the prices on the market. Yeah, it's not going to do fuck all if they don't take the rare games. If they don't take the games that are $80, $100, $120, $150, I mean, I could understand wanting to shy away from something like a Flintstones at Dinosaur Peak because of what it is, but not taking Earthbound? That's one of the ones that they are rumored to not be taking, expressly.
Was Chrono Trigger on there even?
No. And actually, Lincoln asked me that, and I said no, because Chrono Trigger right now is between 80 and 100, and my guess is, if this is true, they don't want to take anything over $100.
I think it's funny that people think prices normalize when there's a set price point, which is absolutely insane to think that that's what normalizing means.
Yes.
No, things normalize when there's a natural bidding process. And so when you start stuff at 99 cents and see where it ends up, that's how a market, or that's how prices, quote-unquote, normalize. When people aren't forced to pay arbitrary prices on second-hand aftermarket items.
I think people are assuming that if GameStop has these and they sell them for a certain price, then all mom-and-pop shops will follow suit.
But if it's a high price to begin with, as we've seen on them, these are eBay prices just about. So then how is that normalization? That's normalization to the eBay price.
No, that's simply continuing on with the status quo.
Exactly. That's not normalization.
I had people ask me, what do you think of these prices? Are you scared? And I'm like, no, because it's
online only too.
This is the same or more than what we charge for it. This is less. They're charging less than I thought they would charge, but that doesn't make me quake in my boots. They're online only.
It doesn't. It only makes sense as a loss leader if they expect people to use that credit for new games, and then they'll make the money back eventually and break even on selling the games. But then they got to ship them out. It's not getting past pilot. This will not be nationwide.
No,
I don't see this happening nationwide, because they're also going to discover that, hey, if I work at GameStop and you bring me a box of games and there's a little Samson in there, I'm taking that little Samson, and I'm going to give you something out of my pocket for it. That's what most employees would do if they have any knowledge of it.
From what I understand, that's a fairly common practice, actually, at GameStop, is we don't take this, but hey, I'll give you this money for it, because there's no manager on duty, and who the fuck cares?
Some managers wouldn't even give a shit. Who cares?
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt your business, whatever. So I think it's interesting. We'll see how it plays out past the pilot. If it ever, like I said, the pilot could last 6 months.
I think this only hurts them. I think this further damages their ability to actually be competitive.
I still don't think they know what they're in for yet.
No,
I don't think they realize what. Like you said, Chris Kohler asked them, "What are you going to do about games that are complete?" And the guy's like, "Oh well, I think we'll just give you random people the complete version of a game." Then it's like, that's not how you do business. No.
Well, let me put it this way. The pilot is so unorganized that there are people in GameStop who don't know the pilot is going on.
You mean in local stores here?
Not necessarily, no.
Okay.
Can't really go any further than that.
Okay.
But there are people who don't even... There are people higher ups in GameStop who don't even know this is happening. That's how badly thought out it is.